Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse. I have nothing else to say. That's it. We can go home now. I can go back to bed, right?
Uh, I'm not sure about the next hour, but
Yeah.
hey, you're the boss.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got some new coffee from my coffee place called Grounds and Hounds. And it was one where for every pound that you buy or every bag that you buy, they make a donation to a rescue. And I thought, okay, that's reasonable because every now and then they'll do it. You buy this coffee and we do this. You buy a dog blanket and we give a rescue location an extra dog blanket. Okay, that's cool. I like doing stuff like that. So I did buy a dog blanket and I did buy this coffee, but I will say the coffee is meh.
No.
It's not very robust. I like pretty dark roast. Yes, I'm talking about dogs. Started talking about dogs and the little one's looking at me going, "Are you talking about me?" No. You're a good dog. You can go back to bed. She's the one who got me up
Re-rolls
too.
in the morning. I love it.
What?
Re-rolls in the morning.
Oh, no. I have, well, maybe one roll,
My
but
endeavors.
I have Tetrion damage in space and destroyed dreadnoughts, and I still haven't finished Gateway to Gre'thor on this too, so I kind of thought we might be able to do some stuff this morning. If you don't get
Yeah, I had
anything
3
good on
Draconian
yours.
TFOs, which was a re-roll.
How many? 3?
3, yeah.
I wish they
Which
wouldn't
is
do 3. It's the Rescue Roast Satalia. It's a medium roast, almost a light roast, and I do like my roasts dark. So I tend to get like Naughty List, Nice List. Those are both really good dark roasts. The dog sleeps in my bed. Buddy, Good Buddy, whatever that one is. That one's pretty good too. The only problem with Good Buddy is that it comes in a can, which is cute, but you pay extra money for it. And what do you do with the can afterwards? I suppose I could make a bunch of cookies exactly slightly smaller than that and stack them up and put them in there, but then I'd have to eat cookies. And I had nothing exciting for dinner last night, but I had some frozen chicken that I'd cut up into small pieces, so I wound up kind of like stir frying it with Tony Cheshire seasoning, which is a slightly spicy seasoning, then throwing on some hot sauce and a little bit of ranch dressing. So a lower cal version of chicken wings without the chicken wings, just with the chicken. I am going to run into Chicago probably one day this month, which means I won't be on, at least I don't plan to be on the following morning. My friend's like, well, why don't you come out here and we can go out to dinner? I'm like, I need to be home. You can stay at my house. Okay. And my son's like, yeah, go. I can watch the dogs. Okay. So that may be on the horizon. I'll let you guys know as that comes up. So what did you re-roll to? And Satalia, what
re-roll
have you got?
to 18 destructible torpedoes, Voth ships, inlet Dyson sphere, and a dreadnought.
Oh, good. Well, I have dreadnoughts too. Satalia, you want to join us? What do you have? By the way, if anybody needs recipes, let me know. Chris, I'm sending you a friendly invitation here.
Cool. An invite. Yeah. Wonder what other kind of weapons would look good on the Constitution 2.
It's going for visuals. I'm not good with that.
I mean, I could pick different types. I did remember that the covert used to look good, and they do have the same damage output as the pulse phasers. Wait, what? Why are they? Oh, that won't do. Okay. I just don't like the Kelvin beams because, for once, they don't look like beams, and secondly, I don't like the visual. They look like bolts of. They look like miniaturized torpedoes. They don't look like energy weapons whatsoever. But for the love of me, I have no idea why are these weapons like this. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, frick off! Jesus Christ, I'm trying to re-engineer something, and it's just like, oh, let me give you every single modification you don't want, so
Yeah,
you'll be
no. That's
pissed
how it
off.
always goes.
Oh, fluff off! I got even the worst one, and I don't have enough to, like, even... I don't have enough salvage anymore. Ugh, this is mean. This is really, really mean. I don't need this like that. How the hell did I make those beams like that?
What are the mod?
I suppose the mods are crit D versus damage, crit D, damage times 3. I want damage times 4, crit chance slash damage.
Ooh.
And I don't have even... I've got like 4 beams like this that I need to reroll. No,
Okay.
actually 5. I don't have enough salvage to actually do that.
I'm going to try and dedicate a little bit of time starting tomorrow after the patch and after Winter Wonderland is done to, I know, please don't faint, everybody, but I'm going to start cleaning out my inventory and leveling up ships. I know. Shocking.
I think I have a heart attack.
You should.
You don't want to go to my lab, Fluffer? Unfortunately, I've noticed that Hagrid has started to gain weight, so I'm limiting his food supply. Because the bum is getting too round.
Ooh.
We don't like a round bum.
My vet said my dogs are chonking a bit. The big one got sick a couple of months ago and dropped like 10 pounds in 2 weeks and got down to where she should be.
Well, the problem with him is
and
that...
then I overfed her.
The problem with him is that he used to have a decent amount of activity until it started getting dark in the afternoon walk.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like to walk when it's after dark. I think it was just because it just turned too dark too soon after I adopted him, and he just didn't feel confident in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
well,
he just
wait for
often
this.
feels like, oh, we should go home now. I've done all my stuff. I would like to go home now. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but you don't have enough physical activity to let your bum slim out. And I just probably just kept feeding him the same amount for too long.
Yeah.
And it just
I'll just cut back a little bit.
Yeah, I've started cutting back for a few weeks now. I will not notice any difference for a while because it's the middle of the winter, so...
Well, the little dog gets just under an ounce of food for each meal, and the big dog gets just under 6 ounces. And yes, I weigh it out.
I don't weigh it out. That's the thing.
Well, with the little dog, an eyeball of, oh, that looks like an ounce, and you weigh it, and it's like 2.5. Because it's teeny tiny food. Who's joined us there? It's Joshua. Good morning, Joshua. How are you doing?
Good.
How was your holiday? Holidays. Good. Glad to hear that. I see your name pop up there, so I know you've been around. Boom.
I've been around a few places. In our different streamers. Helping people.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this tune hasn't done the... I haven't done that. Okay, hang on.
I mean,
Notes.
Dev rank 899.
I have no idea. I haven't looked because I've missed a lot.
Well, you'll catch up.
I'll get there eventually. My other count probably is okay. This one. I've been getting there. Let's see. Endeavor progression. 880, so I'm behind you quite a bit.
But that's because obviously the holidays have been keeping you busy.
Oh, no. Holidays have not been keeping me busy. Holidays are when I get to chill out because everybody else is busy. But I was out sick on and off for 4 weeks. As you can hear from my voice, I'm still not 100% back.
Yeah. Good. I thought you had your camera on for a bit there.
I do in
over
the evenings. I
holidays.
don't in the mornings because it is only 6 in the morning here. And no, I'm not going to get up and wash my face and get dressed just to be on camera at 6 in the morning. I'm delighted to maybe get that done when I go to the gym. Or after I get back from the gym. But no, otherwise I'd have to start getting up at 4. And I'm not getting up at 4.
That's too early for you.
Unless there's a good reason.
Human being.
Yeah. Unless there's
Unless
a
you need to go to
really
work,
good
like you're
reason. Yeah. No, even when I was working.
No, but people might have a very early shift, so they need to get up there. But unless you do have that,
Yeah,
you
that's
won't.
true. I used to have to get up at 4 when I worked at the hospital because I had to get myself ready, my son ready, and our train got to the train station at 6. Good morning. What's the hell? How are you doing?
Good.
Good. I have no idea why I'm running this race. I don't need to. We're going to be doing some spacey stuff here because, it's Chris. It's morning. No ground stuff. But Chris has, Voth in the Dyson Sphere. I've got Tetrion damage and Dreadnoughts. So, got some options here.
I have yet to look in. I'll see what I have.
Yeah, I spent yesterday pretty much, aside from the Sunday morning show that we had played with yesterday, hoping for some feedback on that. Haven't gotten any yet.
I noticed some of your evening shows have ran a lot longer than they would normally.
Yeah, we've been doing 3 hours, so we're now doing typically 3.5 hours in the evening.
I think the one I saw was 6.5 hours.
Oh, that would have been the holiday. We did some big shows on the holidays. And we also did the one 5-hour show where we did a 3-hour show and I forgot to turn off the live stream. So you have 2 hours of basically looking at a dead screen. Woo! The Badgie Tree, Satalia. The Badgie Tree. I'll send you the video one of these days of me and the Badgie Tree. But the Badgie Tree is now back in the background again.
So when are you going to make a Star Trek themed Christmas tree?
You've never seen my Christmas tree? There's my Christmas tree. If you're watching the Discord, there's my Christmas tree.
Which channel?
Discord, Strike Group, down in the We Are Live section. Sorry, Twitch, the Dark Mom Consortium. Unlock him. There you go. That's my Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. That is definitely a Badgie.
That is definitely a Badgie Christmas tree.
Like more Star Trek than that?
Oh, my regular Christmas tree is like 90% Star Trek ornaments, but that's a whole different thing. I mean, you can't tell unless you go up close, and then you realize, hey, that's mostly Star Trek ships, and all my ornaments are hand-blown glass ornaments that look like different planets. So I've got ships either defending or attacking planets. Then I've got the 2 badgies that DT gave me as a Christmas present. And then towards the top of the tree, I have a snowflake ornament that has Ed's picture in it.
Yeah. I've been teasing a few streamers with
Mhm.
food or through recipes.
Yeah. Oh, do you need some?
No, I've
Oh.
been teasing them with them.
Ah. Yeah, we're sitting on, I don't know, 50 recipes. The only thing we don't currently have is Nog Snog. We have everything else.
Well, yeah.
Would anybody like to join us to do something in space?
Sure.
Oh, you're already here. Anybody else want
Oh.
to join us for something in space? What's the hell? You want to come party?
Yeah.
Wait for you to get here. Joshua, you want to come party with us?
I'll be heading to the Terran Battlezone.
Okay, well, go to the Terran Battlezone when you get done shooting everything there. If I may quote Jane Austen, you're more than welcome to come and shoot your fill from our group.
Well, you'll have my Romulan to play with.
Okay.
She's no longer dressed in red either.
Why was she dressed in red?
That's her original uniform.
Ah, yeah. My Romulan's dressed in green. Because, you know, it's appropriate.
Same.
I have to take my Romulan painting back to the framers and get it reframed. I had a nice frame on it, and I was just realizing that the edge of the frame got damaged somehow, so time for a new frame.
I'm in the Romulan support carrier.
Nice. But you said you're doing Terran Battlezone, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see. How many Voth
I'll be right
ships?
back.
Okay. Chris, how many Voth ships do you have?
10.
10. Okay, let's go to the Dyson Battlezone Vothy part. Yes, Chris.
It's only natural.
The wrath of the Badgies. I think I need, once the weather gets a little bit nicer, I'm going to touch him up with a little work there. Let's see, you said...
There's a Q legend that if that in the realms where Christmas is happening all year, you're not getting on Santa's naughty list, you're getting on Stabby Badgie's list. That he
Stabby
comes and stabs you.
Badgie!
Comes at night and stabs you.
Ooh. Alright, I am in the Voth Battlezone, but I don't see you, Chris. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Just getting to the Grand Battlezone.
There's a movie, The Good, the Bad, and the...
Wicked?
Ugly.
Ugly, thank you. I have to work on that one. Because obviously it can be the good G, the bad G, and the... But the ad G doesn't work. Ugly G. Alright. Who's over there? Chris is here. Would you like to join us? What's the hell? Or do you just want to hang fire for a moment?
I'm on my way.
Oh, okay, great. I did not want to presume. Today's freebie is 5 newspapers? I don't even remember the freebies. Get out of there. That one. That one. Promotion. Promotion. It is newspaper. Okay.
And there's the space buff as well.
Well, that's cool. I have to claim it on the other one. I'm following you, Chris. I gotta remember to change out the ship that I do not love.
I'll be going to join you here in a few moments.
Okay, well, this is only 10 ships, so it probably won't take that long. The 10 ships doesn't take nearly as long as finding 10 ships.
Done.
Done?
Yep.
All 10?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I guess we're done here.
Need to enter the sea then.
If you're not here, you don't need to be here.
Should
All
have
right.
come and murdered some Terrans.
Did you get your Terrans done?
They're done, but I'm just getting the plasma damage.
Okay. Well, I have Tetrion damage and destroyed dreadnoughts. Josh, I'm going to send you an invitation. Let me know when you're done.
If you want, can swap to my other couch and I can...
You can do anything you want, whatever makes you happy.
We'll stay on this character, yeah. I'm done. So...
Well, I had thought we could go do Hive Onslaught. That should give us 5 dreadnoughts. And I know Chris has a dreadnought. Excuse me 1 second. Ugh, I want this flu thing to be done. A month of the flu is ridiculous.
I know for a fact that there's certain streamers who actually like my tank.
I'm sure they do. Tanks are nice. Tanks might...
Well, my tank can hold at least 80%, high 80s, when tanking. Hive Onslaught.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just let me know when you're ready. I also have a Gateway to Gre'thor because I haven't done that yet.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm queuing us
We
up.
can do both.
That works for me. Let's do Hive Onslaught first. We're queued for Hive Onslaught. So what is the purpose? Wee-woo?
We will.
What is the purpose of the newspapers? You just read them?
Then you get some DOF missions.
Ah, okay.
We know Damon Consulting loves her DOF missions.
Pardon?
We know you like your DOF missions.
I do like my DOF missions. So I'd make so much at the Winter Wonderland as I don't necessarily do every tune there, but go through every couple of hours, update the missions, make yourself a fair amount of stuff.
So at this point, I only have one more couch to fully level.
Oh, I've got more than a few. What the hell is that, Tonk or Tank?
The name of the ship is Tong.
Tonk, okay.
It is a tank.
Figured as much.
But I gathered I don't need to do much tanking here.
Joshua said he's tanking, so I just need dreadnoughts. I don't care about how I get them.
I'm not on a couch that can tank.
Ah,
Well, it's advanced, so
yeah, it's not that challenging, you're right. This is not my good tune, but it's also my only tune on this account that's got Tetrion damage, so.
I'll do my plasma damage on this character.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember why I don't like the ship.
Why are you flying it?
Pardon?
Why are you flying it?
Because I forgot to switch it out for something I do like.
You forgot to switch it out?
Yeah, I meant to switch it out like 6 months ago for something I like.
Okay. I rest my case.
Yeah. It's an issue
The
I've got with...
defendant has no further questions.
It's...
Persecution has just given up. Oh my goodness.
Well, I was busy changing out some of the ships on other accounts and forgot about this one because I don't play...
One.
Yeah, I don't play this one very much because I don't like the ship. And I don't like the ship, so I don't play it very much. You know, we get into that cycle.
Oh my god, the cycle is hilarious. I don't like the ship, so I will not play this tune. So I could swap it, but then I don't play it because I don't like the ship.
Yeah, exactly.
That's logical.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Not
a Neelix
reasonable,
type of
but it's
logic,
yeah,
but it's-
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Neelix logic. Okay. Oh, the good thing is I still need to do Gateway to Gre'thor, but I can switch to a ship that I actually like. Yay!
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 Hey, I was yesterday's old when I discovered that my Ornithopter has actually
Yes.
a third leverage, a button or like a switch
Yeah.
that gives you the motion of those wings in the same way that they do in the films.
Sweet.
And I only discovered that by accident because I was wondering what is this thing on the spine, and then I started pressing it, and the wing started to flap, and I'm like, what?
That's
You
so
do
cool.
that?
That's so cool.
It has 3 different features in it, and I'm I'm so in love with it. I think it's one of my favorite, most amazing of the recent LEGO sets that they released.
I'm gonna save up and get myself the Enterprise. One of these days. Yes, to tell you, I will send you an invitation right as soon as I switch tunes. Then I will send you an invitation.
I was thinking whether I want the Enterprise or do I get something else? If I have the money. I mean, the Enterprise is cheaper than, like, for instance, the Millennium Falcon.
I don't know. I'm gonna. Oh, hang on.
Oh, it is.
Let me switch tunes. Then I'll send you an invitation. DTT Complicatus. Got a better chance of surviving stuff. Let's see. I don't know who's in charge now, but could somebody invite me? I'm on Complicatus. I could see.
I don't know who's in charge. I'm not.
Okay.
I think it's what's the hell's in charge.
Now you are.
No, I am. Thank you. Now who is?
Ooh.
Chris.
Chris, you're in charge, Chris.
Me? Oh my
Ah.
god.
Make
Why is
better
this
team
migrating?
leader.
He made it. If you will invite me, I can take over again. Thank you. And if you want to make me team lead, I will invite Satalia. Thank you.
There you go.
Here you go, Satalia.
That's reasonably inexpensive.
Hmm.
There's a Super Mario Nintendo Game Boy Lego set. So you assemble a 1989 Nintendo
Wow.
Game Boy.
I'm going to queue
unit.
us for Gateway.
That's cute. It's not even that expensive.
Oh, that was Freudian.
Um,
I hope you didn't see that, Satalia. Wee woo.
We won't.
we would detect.
I started to click on the one right below Gateway, and Satalia would have been so happy.
Oh no! No!
Was it Bug Hunt?
No.
Don't.
Satalia loves gravity kill, so.
Oh, gravity ships.
Yep. Yep. So, Satalia, on Sundays, one thing that we had talked about doing, we might do it in the evenings too, is finding a specific TFO that people don't like, and then figuring out good ways to handle it. Because it does happen, you get pulled into Gravity Kills, no pun intended, or Procyon 5, or other ones that aren't fun. Days of Doom. Speaking of horrible things, I believe tonight's endeavor, the Universal, is going to be, is it 15? I'll say it's 15. What do we just do? What do we just do this weekend? Station, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's 15 Gamma Quadrant skirmishes. Or, sorry, Gamma Quadrant skirmishes. I know, everybody loves that so much.
So what do you think of my Romulan support carrier?
I like it. One, it's a beautiful ship. Hold on, Satalia is in the Tonka tank. No, the ship is gorgeous.
I actually have the Romulan... You know the Romulan shield from the Reputation?
Yeah.
That's what's making it look like what it does.
It looks very Romulan. Looks good. I'm gonna go left because, you know, I do.
She's not the quickest girl ever, but she gets
That's,
it.
that much mass is gonna take a while.
That's why she has the fighters.
Yep.
Oh, not the Herald reinforcements that
What
are
a
inbound.
surprise! Herald ships in Gateway. Who'd have thunk?
And one thing about this
What?
ship, it throws out so many Romulan high plasma torps.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Because the pets throw them out as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Yeah, I like the support warbird. It's really fun to fly. It's a big beast, but
Yeah.
it's very fun to fly.
But it is pretty too.
who's on my
okay.
side?
You going planet side,
Wait.
Chris, or do you want to go base side?
I can go either way. I
I
mean,
don't
you
care.
usually go planet side, but
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
don't
matter to
care.
me. I was doing this
Good.
with someone yesterday, and there's a sweet spot that was just right on top of where all the gateways were, all the radiation portals were. And it's just like, oh, this is beautiful. I don't need to do anything else. And then another player's like, don't shut the radiation portals. I'm like, what?
But
And I kept thinking he had to have meant the other one, but no, he meant radiation portals. I did not understand that. Why would you not shut down the radiation portals?
that's the literal objective of the mission. What?
And
What's wrong with?
I
them?
don't
Did they
know.
explain
I don't know
themselves
what.
enough,
No,
or-
I asked him to please send me his rationale because if it was better to do it that way, I wanted to know, and he never followed up.
Okay, so
And all I can think is
it's
maybe he
random.
meant to say don't close the other gateways.
Yeah. So what do you think, my Romulan plasma?
Well, you're
does?
all the way over there. It's hard to tell. I'm over here.
I can come and visit.
Or we could do another one when we're done here. Ah, what a concept!
If you have time.
It's not like I have to go to work or anything. Ever.
Have you finally quit that job?
I quit it a year ago.
Have you officially finished training up that other person?
Oh no, she got fired.
What?
The person I trained to replace me, right after I left, she stopped showing up. They're like, what is going on? Well, I overslept. No, that's not an excuse. You have to get up and you have to be here. Traffic was bad. Not an excuse. It's Indianapolis. We don't have traffic because we don't. It turns out she was trying to get some gigs as an actress in Los Angeles. So she was zipping back and forth to LA on the weekends to do tryouts and stuff.
That's a weird career change.
Yeah, and she did get some bit parts in commercials and stuff. But in the meantime, this is why she kept getting fired. We didn't know that.
I mean, some people just want the insurance and nothing else, and they just pursue whatever they want in
Well,
the
that's-
background.
Yeah, and we do offer insurance from day one, and it's good insurance. So yeah, you could be right. And that's definitely not
I've
something.
known a guy in my previous job that just needed the insurance for it, but he had his own gig when he was doing professional photography, so he never pursued anything else. He didn't even go to like be promoted at work for many years because he was just comfy getting the basic salary, which is like a stable income for like loans and stuff, but he
Mhm.
still did gigs as a photographer, and he did a great job as a photographer. He just needed something that would
Yep.
give him the insurance, so he didn't have to cover it personally.
Oh, I totally understand that. But anyway,
So that made total sense.
the company replaced
But
the
he did
person
show
who replaced me with somebody who's really competent and was going to go on to something better. And then her husband got laid off and then decided to divorce her, so she needs the insurance. Speaking of
Whoa.
insurance. So yeah, she stuck on for the
Whoa.
insurance. But the pay that they pay is way underneath where she should be because she's quite good at her job.
Speaking of divorce, there's a TikTok series right now. There's a guy who is he's venturing stores like I don't know Walmart and stuff in the U.S. and when he's whenever there's like a woman with a guy,
Yeah.
like a boyfriend or husband, and she's trying to reach something up from the top shelf. The guy's just standing there. He nudges in and he picks it, helps her get it because he's tall.
Ah. Okay.
And then he starts to like pretend he's hitting on her, but like,
Oh
oh
my
hi,
god.
you know.
That's so rude.
No, but there's an agenda.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like ignoring the guy behind him because, he's not helping her, so he can be just whoever, right? He just can be whoever, so he's just ignoring them and he's like pretending that, oh, hi. She's like, oh, thank you. No, no worries. Can I get your Instagram? Can I get your phone number? And what's your name? And he's like introducing himself. And like, usually it just comes off as the guys are like numb, or they're just so off that they don't really pick it off immediately, but they start to like get into this and like, I'm sorry, who are you? And do you know him? And the guy who's like doing this, this is kind of a prank kind of thing, but I think it's very educational for the men in the background because like, I'm her husband, I'm her boyfriend. And it's like, why didn't you help her then? It was like, oops.
That's a good point.
Because that was like, that one of them was just standing on this phone and just ignoring whatever she was doing, and she was really tiny.
Oh.
Petite is the best word to say. And she couldn't reach something from a top shelf that she really wanted, and he was like so dug up in the phone he didn't even care. And when he helped her and started talking to her, she suddenly woke up from the phone and it's like, who's this? And it's like, I don't know, he just helped me, and who are you? He's my boyfriend. Why didn't you help her then? And it was like, oh my god, that's such a burn.
Really?
That is such a burn.
Really is.
And sometimes it's a husband.
Yeah.
And he's like, why didn't you help me? And the woman just looks at the husband waiting for an
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
And
Why
he's
didn't you
like
help me?
standing there like a wimp. And I'm like, my goodness, this was so brilliant. I mean, I think some men really need a wake up call like that. This should be a thing in general in the stores.
By the way, Joshua, that is a gorgeous ship. Plus, it also does nice pee-pee.
With all the
Yeah,
green.
Romulan
Yeah.
is pretty
Yeah.
good.
It's really pretty.
And we're done.
Oh, are we? Yeah, we are. Let's see how fast we can make
Time
this.
for space debris to warp in.
Gross. If we were gonna make space debris, I'd bring in my inquiry.
Do
That
you-
would make it space debris.
Yeah, the turn rate on that is a bit.
Oh.
Actually, this has been for Elite Corvez, this ship.
I have not done Corfez in a long time.
It's fixed now.
Oh, is it?
Has
Yeah.
it ever been broken?
Yeah,
It
it has
was
been broken. There was one scenario you would come in there and it's basically the unwinnable scenario.
But people want the broken one back.
No,
What?
it's
Why?
because it's a challenge. If you can defeat it, it's amazing. But
It's always supposed to
it's
be a challenge.
it was at the point where it was everything firing all at once rather than in phases, so to
If you
speak.
get the Touray version,
Yeah.
the Touray stage, there had been a bug where the Gre'thor who were supposed to spawn in waves were spawning all at once.
Oh, you were
But
So-
all
you
one
could
with too
still
many
get
enemies.
through that
Yeah, you just had
if
to
you had some really good visits there.
played correctly with a pinch of luck. It worked beautifully. Let's see. I've gotten
Maybe
my
that
stuff
makes
done.
sense.
Chris, did you get? Somebody needed torps, right?
I had them, but they've
They're all
somehow
gone?
destroyed them on the process so far. I don't know. We haven't run anything specific with.
Yeah,
Well, there
but
might be
there's
some Borg with this retrocooler torpedoes, so that might have actually got them off during the Hive.
yeah, there are some during that.
They do have destructible torpedoes.
Yes,
There's
they
quite
do.
a few cubes, and there's a few, and there's those two cucumber thingies that also fire that.
There's a few in there. So
That
so
could be
Tally's-
done. I was waiting at Archer, thinking I'll need to do this next, but I'm already done, so I don't need to be here.
well, what do we have left here? Still got some time here.
Snowball fight just started in the Wonderland.
Yes, it did. Ooh, I even have a red Riker. Well, while you guys figure out what you want to do, I'm going to shoot some snowmen. Just for fun, because I don't actually need them. I'm just feeling aggressive.
I know another content creator has Devil's Heart on for 50,000 channel points.
I love Devil's Heart. I really enjoy it. I will play it solo.
Why would you poison yourself with that?
One, because it's absolutely loaded with captains and commanders if you need them. But it's
Try to do the home mission.
yeah, you can do that. But captains and commanders on Devil's Heart, you get them in the first group. That first wave, it just keeps launching them one after another after another. It's fine. I'm totally good with it.
I'm heading down to Nakara.
Okay. What the hell? What do you have, if anything?
I got to defeat Herc, heal health on ground, and do anti-proton damage on ground.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible. I still have Zenkethi on the ground, but I have 10 of them, so I'll just go grab them later.
For heal health, I'll be doing some exfoliating on Nukara as well.
You can do it on New Romulus as well, just so you know. I always do New Romulus for shields. Since it's the fastest one, and you can't do it on Nukara. Well, you can't do it the easy way on Nukara.
Well, I found a new, more dangerous third way.
Okay, I don't know that that's good, but what's the dangerous way?
Go to the home mission. You know
Yeah.
that warp plasma?
Oh yeah,
Study
absolutely.
that.
I do that for health, not for shields, but it's great for health. You just have to really dance on that one, jumping back and forth, going nope, 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 yes, no, yes, no. Wait for it to heal, drop a generator.
Let's be honest, that's the dangerous third way of getting health.
Yeah, but it is kind of fun.
If you get it right, it's amazing.
If you get it right is the catch. If you don't get it right, not quite so much fun. I think I better head over here.
That's why I have my medical generator and
Yes.
my shield generator with me.
Oh yeah.
Even though I do have 400k kit performance, doesn't mean you can still die from that crap.
Well, I don't do the shield generator except on Nukara, because if you've got Kumarki set, then you can use the emergency shield readout, which is built into the Kumarki set. And that will regenerate your full shields every time. Whether it's 18,000, 3,000, 6,000, whatever you need, it's one clicky and you're done. But you have to let the shields go to 0, and that's when the plasma gets kind of dangerous fun.
That's all my endeavors done for the day.
Oh, congratulations. Like I said, I've seen Kathy. My other account is all ground. Ugh. So I guess that means we can just play something for fun, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Let me swap tunes real quick.
okay.
To something a bit more spicy.
meaning we didn't have fun with this one before?
Well, I said just for fun.
Oh, okay.
That one is I just want to get my plasma damage done.
I do have my plasma. I have a ship for each damage type. Sometimes multiple ships for each damage type. But I don't have good ones on this account, so that's part of the 2026 goal.
Well, nowadays you can have one ship with all the damage types,
Yes, you can now.
thanks to
I'm back
twinkling
in-
lights.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Back to
You're back here. All right. Let me get my prices out of this. Oh, some earmuffs. I'm not impressed. If there's anything I need.
Do you have any earmuffs?
Oh, yes. Do you need some?
No.
Oh, okay.
The shipping over to the UK is not exactly cheap. We worked that one out many years ago.
Somebody, my niece, sent me a pattern were crocheting headphone covers so that they are simultaneous headphones and fluffy, warm earmuffs. And then she sent me a gift certificate to go to my favorite yarn store back in Chicago. And it's like, wow, that's an amazing present.
Yeah.
I usually wear earbuds, but I get itchy, so stop doing that. All right.
Well-
Anybody else want to join us? Don't see a lot of people here. Just us.
Who's online right now? Third.
Let's see. We'll leave it with this.
I know old Lexington's on.
Yeah, but he's got a show going on. Not gonna
Yeah.
invite one person over when he's got a show because he's probably teamed up with his guys and girls.
Should I play with the
I mean-
ISS Karen?
Karen, oh my God, what does it do? Complain to the manager?
I was gonna make a female human and just call her Karen.
I had a female human, Karen. Then I realized it works better as a Tellarite.
Or Bajoran.
Oi! Leave Bajorans out of this.
The
We've been through a
The
lot.
face of my Karen was, I had the Karen haircut and a nice Tellarite face, and it was perfect.
Oh.
And I got tired of playing her, so she went the way of many things. Let me know when you guys are ready. How about some guillotine?
Ew, why?
Because it's fun and it takes a while. Give me another long one. And no, not Borg disconnected. What else is good but takes about 10 minutes?
Leviathan.
We just did Leviathan the other day. Okay, we can do Leviathan, but that is long. And if we're going to do Leviathan, I need to get a different ship because this ship can't handle it.
Or Battle Wolf 359.
Jupiter?
Give it a rat, so it's fine.
Or depends on Starbase 1. We could go on Elite.
Sure.
Let's do Defense Starbase 1 on Elite.
Give me a second
Okay.
to sort through a different ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the USS Columbia.
What is it?
XLC-2 heavy cruiser.
Nice.
Ready when you are.
Launch, queuing us up for Defense Starbase 1 Elite button. There we go. Let's make sure it actually took that. It did. Hey. I assume somebody will join us here in a moment.
Yes, open.
It's one person in an Elite. I can't imagine we can't find that in a moment. As soon as the snowball fights finish up, though. I noticed it yesterday. I could not get something to launch while whatever it was, Cones of Conduct was on. And then we finished it, and there was like 12 minutes left before the next thing. Boom! All the queues filled up. And I will also queue us up for Iuppiter Errata, since this is not being happy about that. But I won't do Iuppiter Errata's Elite. There's Jupiter. Wee woo.
You.
We were.
You-
This week, I will be on Monday. Next week, I don't know if I'm going to be on Monday or on Wednesday. And we've had a couple of suggestions for the Friday movie.
Aren't you supposed to run through the entire Star Trek franchise?
We are. I didn't necessarily. We're going to do it straight in a row. So the next one will be Wrath of Khan. But a couple people suggested doing something lighthearted in between. So someone suggested Clue. Someone suggested Murder by Death. And then we were talking about Top Secret. What's the other one? Top Secret. Hot Shots. Airplane. Things like that. So we will see, but if somebody has an idea of what they'd like to see this Friday, aside from Star Trek, and because we can always do Star Trek too, as well.
I'll take Jupiter Station.
Oh, okay.
Because this ship has a Very fun fight wheel console that makes anything dead pretty quickly.
I will say this is one place where having the jellyfish sitting at Jupiter Station is actually nice. Because it leaves all the three ones separate. You can deal with what you need to, and that just defends the heck out of it.
Yeah, but this is what this does.
Well, I'm not arguing that. Have fun with what you got. But we were talking about the fact that the jellyfish can be annoying AF. But if it's
Yeah.
sitting there, then it's not bothering anybody. It's doing what it should do, which is defending a point.
Death to the terrorists.
After watching the motion picture, though, you realize that basically everything's either on the bridge or it's a non-action set piece. It's amazing how non-action that movie is.
There's not much happening in it. Like,
Not much was happening,
Mostly-
yes.
it's mostly talk through.
It
with
is.
A lot of silent scenes where you're just watching stuff, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
the sheer...
don't get me wrong, I do love the visuals. It's
Oh, yeah.
still, like,
It's all on the bridge. It's all inside the ship. And for spending that much money on effects and stuff, basically it's not an interaction between environment and people. It's people v people and environment pictures.
pretty much.
And then we go right into Wrath of Khan, which is just a nice blend of good script, good acting, good visuals, good interactions. Nicely done.
Might be in a niche, but I'm not really fond of Wrath of Khan.
That's why with 13 movies, you get your choice. Which one is your favorite, just out of curiosity, Chris?
Of all the Star Trek movies,
Uh-huh.
Excluding the Kelvin films,
You can include the Kelvin
Thank-
films.
I need to exclude it.
Oh, okay.
Just so no one makes a mistake that I consider those proper Star Trek films. I think I still fancy First Contact. I think
Oh.
so. Like,
Nothing wrong with that one. First Contact is, again, a great plot, interactions, character development movie. Just so nicely done.
but that's because it's Frakes. I think Frakes
He-
really properly understands Trek. Like even his first TNG episode that he ever directed.
Which was the first one he
was The
directed?
Offspring.
Oh,
The Offspring. Yeah. That was the first time he walked on set as a director.
well,
I've
is The
seen some
Offspring
interviews.
the one with Lal?
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good one.
It is such a good one. And like, he just like, I even have seen some interviews from the crew, like from the casting, and that was fairly something recent to the point of shooting TNG, because it wasn't like 10 or 20 years later retrospective. It was more like they were still like looking at it seasons on. They were still shooting TNG. And I love the way they said that, you know, there's a bit more comfort with playing under the director who's from the crew, who's part of the crew, who's part of the cast, because they understand the process better. So they know your character well enough, and like Frakes, he knew all of the characters well enough to not need to tell anyone, oh, you feel this or that. Your character does this because they're the character that they're playing for years. So there's no need to like manhandling them and telling them what they need to be expressing, because they know their character well enough that they don't need special direction. So they're given a little bit of freedom.
Well, he gets so
Being
much
given
out
a
of
bit
the
of
woman who
freedom.
plays Lal. I mean, that actress. I
Aw.
love her in other things, but oh, she was so sweet in that one.
She was so touching, and all that she did, she had this, and I like the distinction between her being an android and Data being an android, being completely different android. She was from him, like she was following his like
But that's how it should
basics.
be between a parent and child. They shouldn't be the same
But
character.
But she still had this child approach, like she was trying to understand stuff that he already accepted for granted because he was already
That man is
part
trying
of
to
being
bite
a-
that woman.
Yeah.
Little things like
she
that were
was
so
questioning
good.
literally everything and anything, and in the most childlike way, because question is like, why? 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 And this is so childlike, and I love that.
Yeah.
And the way she did that was just. There was this naivete, there was this naive approach of a child that she was taking everything from him, but she was making her own conclusions, which were also childlike as well, but they were also very genuine. I'm like, that was just, yeah, from one
It's,
one of my favorite TNG episodes when it comes to like
you're right.
stuff, and the fact that Frakes was that was the first Frakes direction on an episode, and it started him being the director that he is right now.
He is a
When
good
I
director.
know, yeah, I know today that whatever he's directing, even if it's Discovery, Picard, whatever else, you know it's going to be good. You know he's going to squeeze every ounce out of it to make it like one of the best episodes, and he never fails. Whenever I saw him in the credits, directed by Jonathan Frakes, I'm like, yep, I'm gonna love this. Never wrong.
He did the Lower Decks Strange New World crossover, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Riker thing was completely awesome to happen. Like, Riker.
We also got to see the Lunar class USS Titan
Did we?
We got what?
in Lower Decks.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I remember those. Those were great.
Yeah.
He is... I will say, that series was funny. I wish they hadn't canceled it, but at the same time, I think the writer had run the story arc.
One thing that I like that they wrapped it at this point and didn't drag it for another 2 seasons is because, you know, it just went out when it was still good and didn't feel forced. I hate when the show just outstays its welcome season or two over its actual popularity, and it's just, you feel like the writing is forced, the actors are like not putting everything into it, outside of like it being an animated thing.
So
But it was still like at its peak and still doing great stuff.
part of my weekend was spent watching Pacific Rim reaction videos for people who'd never seen it, which I still think is amazing, people who've never seen it. And somebody was doing the analysis of why the sequel didn't work. And there's a million reasons the sequel didn't work, one of which being it sucked. But really, it's because the story is self-contained. When the story was done, where do you go with it? There's no way to make a sequel unless you bring the enemy back. And that wasn't easy to do because it was set up in the first story that the enemy had been there millions of years before and it wasn't going to work, so they came back millions of years later to try it again. Well, we go back and we basically wipe out the ability of the enemy to come through the breach. They weren't a warrior enemy the way it was set up. They were just harvesting. So there was no really good reason for them to try and come back. You know, they weren't out for vengeance or anything. So there is no good reason for a sequel. And the more I think about it, it's like, yeah, that's one reason it doesn't work, is it's not good premise-wise. And I think with Lower Decks, there is no good reason once they made all of those storylines tie up, which they did.
Yeah.
Where do you go from that? You don't. You could follow the characters into a different scenario, but you have told their stories in this context. They're new, they're young, and over the 5 years, we watched them develop into better officers who are no longer funny and interesting as the young people that they are. Now it's a different story to be told.
You could write an arc for just a singular season and still come up with something good, but it will still feel like it stands out because it feels like it started something just to wrap it up, just to extend it the season.
Exactly.
Like all those 5 seasons of being just a perfect arc for their development, their change, and wrapping up all the motifs from everything that came before and just closing it down, it would just feel forced. It would still stand out like a sore thumb, kind of.
Mhm.
Like it might be good, but it kind of doesn't make sense why it's there outside of like milking it for a little bit. And I think it's better to do it.
I think with Voyager, with TNG, even with DS9, they could have added a year to it because it wraps up kind of quick towards the last few episodes. But with Lower Decks, you couldn't because that whole last 10 episodes was the closing arc. You'd really have to tag something onto it, and it wasn't a natural story to go on from there. That said, somebody saw one of the reviewers saw the first Starfleet Academy episode or parts of it, and it was kind of a yeah, but maybe. So I'm kind of looking forward to
The
it.
first episode can maybe just.
Yeah, it sounds like he
weird.
didn't see a completed episode, so I'm thinking somebody snuck something to him because I know it's not out yet. But it is out next week, or is it the 15th or the 16th it comes out?
15th.
15th, which is a Thursday. Well, I can't say we can do that as a watch party. Can we do that as a watch party? It's going to be on Paramount Plus. We could do...
I don't think it launches here on the 15th.
Yeah, but if we did as a watch party, you could watch it with us on mine. We just can't do it as a live stream.
Let me see Sky Showtime. What did they say? They have it already listed.
Let me see what time it comes out. If they do a midnight release, then we'll have to watch on Saturday. Hang on.
Star Trek. I've got Strange New Worlds.
By the way, I'm now Endeavor rank 900.
Oh, jeez. You are just doing it. Let's
Well-
see. It's the 15th, but it doesn't say what time on the 15th.
Still,
Section 31, Forget and Forget. No, we don't have Academy listed here yet.
Yeah, it's just telling me it's coming out on the 15th. So, my guess is it'll probably release midnight of the 15th, which means we could do a watch party on the Showtime on the 15th if you guys are interested. We just can't do it with a live stream because that's no. I'm not going to risk a no for that. So, folks, let me know what you think. Do we want to do a watch party on the Thursday night show?
So I just worked out how long it's going to take me
Yeah.
to get to max rank at 350 Endeavor ranks to go. It's going to take me exactly 700 days from today.
Yeah, sounds about right. Unless they do... Didn't they do an Endeavor boost once as an experiment?
Mm-hmm.
That's a brilliant idea. They should do that more often.
So I've got just under 2 years of progress to go.
Well, then we best be hopeful the game sticks around for 2 years, folks.
Yeah.
I'm sure that people at the New Cryptic would definitely like that to happen.
I think
I
Cryptic
mean, I'm sure
himself...
they will try to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't mind if Cryptic moves it off Decker and
Cryptic...
moves it to a bigger corporation.
Well, it's their own company now. It's Golden
they
Cryptic.
pulled a Blizzard.
They're separated from them. They're not the same company anymore.
I'd love them to rebuild the team and just effectively say,
Well, all the existing devs have stuck on, but my guess would be that as they need to get more devs, they're going to go back and tap into the old stockpile of devs because, you know, that was a good team. I just hope they don't fall back into some of the bad habits.
the one thing I would love them to get, I know quite a few content creators have said it,
Mm-hmm.
more story mode content.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've all said that.
I think once every 6 months is not appropriate.
I'm not
I
going to
think
argue
one
that
every
point.
quarter could be better.
One every quarter is, in my opinion, the minimum. But I wouldn't say no to them doing fewer of the big episodes and throwing some more of those mini missions that they did with All That Matter. That was nice. That was a quick, short, fun little mini thing. It gave us some fresh content. It did some story setup for what was going to come. And it did keep it interesting. And I loved having that short mission available.
Yep.
No one saying no to doing
Pretty
more
fun.
things like that. Could not have been that difficult because I'm sure Deck had used it as kind of a let our devs give a shot at it without so much help type thing. And it worked. I thought it was just great.
Mhm.
I would vote for a further expansion on the battle zones, where you
I-
can get more optional stuff in that actually feels optional.
I would like to see an update on the battle zones. I would like to see an expansion, a cleanup, get rid of some of the things that aren't working. I mean, I don't mind the Voth ground, but it's very hard to, let's say, get 60 easily. Versus, of all things, Vodwar. It's super easy to go down to Kabali and get 60 Vodwar. It takes a few minutes, but with the Voth, sometimes you have to do an entire zone, wait for it to respawn, redo it. Sometimes
Yeah,
3
it takes
times.
forever.
Yeah, if you had 60, that's not feasible. So, clean it up, maybe fix a few of the issues there. Gamma quadrants need a bit of a cleanup. Terran Battlezone needs a bit of a cleanup. I would love to see them readdress Defer and clean that up too. I love Defer. I think it's a great one.
Or I could use some development, like something new, some new type of
Freshen up
board
some
showing
stuff.
up or something. Yeah.
And we used to have crafting at the Battlezone. Maybe do a refresh. Crafting items that are only available there. Something fun, Make a reason for us to keep going back to these things.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Oh, ad break ends in 15 seconds. We'll wait for the ad to end. We will be on tonight. I will be on tonight. I don't know if anybody else will be. We'll be finishing up Winter Wonderland, though. So if you have stuff you need to do, if you are short on presents, we will team up for the Crampiri. So that if you need a specific kind of present, we will try and set it up so that we're maximizing the number of presents that drop and defending you so you can go pick the color you need. So anyway, thank you everybody for being here this morning. Joshua, lovely to see you again. What's the hell? Awesome as always. And Chris, my most steadfast friend here, thank you for being here. Everyone, go have a wonderful day. And as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
He moved him.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.
And I'm even going to remember to hit the stop streaming button. Woo!